dude. Thanks for coming up. I appreciate it. I put that feeler out, see if anybody was interested, because today's kind of my last day with this full setup before I start packing everything else. So I was like, hey, if I can squeeze a few episodes in, that'd be cool.
Absolutely, yeah. Glad to.
I appreciate it.
Get one for you.
Yeah, dude.
Thanks for having me on. I think we talked about it briefly after the show for
Mhm.
a second.
Yeah, we had messaged, I think, and then times never aligned, but that's kind of the hard part about living here, I feel, because like a lot of people come from Albany area, at least. You're a little bit closer, but it's kind of hard to schedule things when there's an hour drive involved and there's no open mics up here or things like that. Yeah. So Nate Wright, tell me about so we know each other from comedy.
Comedy.
Yeah, you work at part-time at Comedy Works.
Well,
you've been doing that for a little while now, right?
Yeah, it's a job to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I started in December.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
How's your comedy experience been so far?
You know, it's been pretty great.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, it's like working at a comedy club, like really like kind of changes your perspective on everything. You really get an eyeful, if you will. But yeah, comedy in general, you know, like I don't know, I didn't start that long ago.
Yeah.
You know, like
You're how many years in?
Oh, cognizant years, I would call it about 2.5 at this point.
Yeah.
There was definitely a little bit of time before there where I was kind of there, but not really.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say that. So
what was
remember the evening? That's the whole thing.
What was making it not so cognitive?
Oh, I was a raging alcoholic there for a while. Yeah. Practicing alcoholic, I like to call it. Yeah. And you know, it was a great time, you know, from the inside.
Yeah.
But you know, it didn't pan out the way I expected it to. You know, it was supposed to be a magical journey. See, the problem is the first time I ever had a drink was also the first time I ever smoked weed. Was also the first time I ever cheated on a girlfriend. The first time I ever
a lot of firsts in one night, man. Yeah,
party. Yeah, it was a magical evening. So like chasing that sort of dragon for 20 years is you know.
Yeah. So are you completely off alcohol, or do you drink it all still, or?
Yeah, no. I mean, technically these have 0.5% alcohol by volume.
So, are they kombucha?
No, just regular like near beer or you know non-alcoholic beers. Yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, kombucha is more like 1 to 3%.
Yeah, it's like very very low.
Yeah, which I wouldn't have a problem with at all either. It's that could be fine, but. I'm not a hippie, even though I look like one.
I'm a booch fan. I enjoy the booch.
Right on. Yeah. It's good for the tum.
That's what they say, but it also like you notice when you've been drinking it because it makes you gassy as fuck.
Oh,
so,
okay. All right.
Not that you really wanted to know that, but
no, I mean it's cool. I think my first experience with kombucha, I knew a girl she had one of those.
My hat's falling off.
Hat's going down.
I put them up as like. I had decorations up there, but I was like, it kind of looks dumb without them on, and then this is just going to be what's happening. So
it's all right.
Anyway, you knew a girl.
Oh, she had like the way you make it, like you have like a mother or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like weird root sitting on the top of a jar.
Yes.
And that was like, that was my first introduction to it. Like, oh, this is a weird, gross thing you have on your countertop.
Well, don't look in the cabinet above my fridge.
Also,
yes.
Very nice.
Well,
cool. Yeah, well, homemade.
Yeah, I had like grand plans of making my own and like making it because you have to like do it pretty consistently and keep it's called a SCOBY, but it's like the texture of a blood clot. Like it's just it's real weird. So
from the expert on blood clots.
Yes. Yeah, and I've seen a bunch of them. So no, it's been sitting up there for 2-3 years, and I just kind of keep forgetting about it. I opened it up the other day for the first time in a while because I'm moving, and I'm like, oh, what's up? Oh, shit.
Right.
So
it's still alive? Or
you know, I didn't do a pulse check, but probably. It's up there. It's looking Scobie-like.
Right.
It's probably alive. It's probably It's probably fermented so much now that it's just like
extra booch.
Yeah, extra booch.
You can try that out too. Why not?
Yeah, let me just get sloshed off that. Maybe we'll do that towards the end of the pod. I'll just go grab that and we'll
do it.
Have a party. Get an ambulance on standby.
Yeah,
well,
no, your spot's like right behind the firehouse.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I half expected to be walking into a giant gay fireman orgy.
That was last night. You missed out. I'll send an invite next time. Yeah. It's it's right here. Yeah. Couldn't get any closer if I tried.
Yeah. You said you're going to Malta.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's on the front in Malta?
Well, so my boyfriend lives down there currently.
Nice. Yeah.
We're moving. I'm not moving into his apartment, but we have a new apartment at a different complex down the road from him. So we were thinking about like either moving into either one of our places, but then we're like, nah, we both like kind of been in that routine for a while. Yeah. I think just starting fresh for both of us would be nice. So we're doing that July 1st, next a week from today. Actually, we're moving down.
That's cool. Are you shifting departments or anything like that?
No, well, Firehouse, yes. I'll still be a member here for a little while, but I don't think my time will really allow for me to stay super consistent here. And this is just volunteer.
Oh, okay, yeah.
For my job, I'll still be EMS here full time.
Right on.
So it'll just be a longer commute, but it'll be nice.
Yeah.
So it'll be kind of nice to have like a complete separation of work and off time, because like right now I still have my pager on. Actually, my pager is on somewhere. I don't remember where I put it, but it'll be kind of nice to just be able to turn the pager off and not have to worry about the chance of there being a call or something.
You know, growing up, I had an uncle who was like in the volunteers, and it would go, does it do that thing still?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And then he'd just bolt out from whatever was happening. Yeah.
It's quite jarring if you're not used to it. And even if you're used to it, it will catch you off guard and really.
That happened like every time.
Yeah.
You'd be like, a couple of beers deep and just like, okay, well, I'll see you.
Right.
Good luck.
Yeah. So do you be drink anyway? It's a little while. There's some. Firehouses back in the day used to be like a hangout social club, and they would have bars in the firehouse.
Makes sense, yeah.
And until more recently, there's been firehouses around here that had like alcohol that they would keep in there for their members. But I think they realized how how silly that is. Yeah. A bunch of drunk firefighters show up to your emergency.
Very silly.
Yeah. So what do you work for the bakery, right? For Rock House?
Yeah, I've worked for Matt on and off since I was like 19. Actually,
okay.
I remember after college, I dropped out of college. Let me,
sure,
get that out there. Very important. After I dropped out of college for a girl, nice. We moved into her place, and then we came up to where my parents live in South Glens Falls, and I needed a job in the dead of winter, and he took me on as one of his bakers.
Nice.
So, yeah, that was all right. At the time, the schedule was a lot different than it is now. You'd have to be in at like 1 or 3 in the morning.
Okay.
Kind of insane.
Yeah.
But then I worked for him a little more in my mid-20s at his original cafe location in downtown Glens Falls. And then I just got back there because my buddy started working for him like 2 years ago. And we'd worked in kitchens together, all throughout our 20s. So I was like, you know what? This welding thing isn't working out for me. I don't care for it.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the basics, you know. So now I get to spend, 6 hours a day or so hanging out with him, and like we just basically riff. Like that's where I like honed my riffing skills, like in a high stress kitchen situation. So.
I feel like there's something like about working in a kitchen and being in the back of an ambulance that's similar. Like there's a bunch of comparisons for people that have worked both jobs,
right,
to where there's a lot of riffing. Like the relationships you build with those coworkers are kind of different than working elsewhere, and you just don't understand it unless you actually have to do it.
Yeah.
But I've heard that comparison quite a bit.
I mean, I couldn't imagine what I'd do like with somebody's life is in my hands. But someone's dinner's in my hand.
Right.
Like it's still a high stress scenario.
Yeah.
Take it stack up or whatever. Different style of high stress.
Sure.
But
yeah.
I still consider it life and death personally.
Yeah.
And if you don't, then you're weak. Get out of the kitchen.
Can't stand the heat. Get out of the kitchen. Yeah,
That's right.
No, so you started producing shows there this past year, and those have been going really well.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if you want to plug that or not, but
those shows have been going awesome.
Yeah.
I was in the fortunate scenario. Matt he came to me. He's like, "Hey, we used to have shows at the old cafe for a while. I forget who he said did them, but I don't have the exact history on it. But and then when he moved, I think he moved to Brooklyn to pursue comedy professionally. Then the shows just sort of stopped. So as soon as I signed on and he heard I was doing comedy, he was like, "Would you like to do it?" Like he handed me the keys to the castle, basically.
That's cool.
Like, yeah, the PA is already there from their open mic night, and just stage is already there.
Yeah,
let's go.
It's honestly, it's a really cool setup. Like the show, I've been to the one show that was on, which was really fun. Like great audience, venues just cool. Like it's almost a perfect setup. Like the lights in there are really nice. Like it's just really cool. And I'm really glad they've been as successful as they are. They really seem to be doing well.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Not bad. I think your show was that the one Ryan was on as well? Ryan Anderson's or what?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So
it was like
that
Ryan
was like the least people that we've had so far, actually.
Wow.
So
which is crazy because it was still a pretty full room. Like it was. It had to be like 25, 30 people in there.
20. Yeah. I think we've been hitting 25, 30 each time. It's a good spot. This last one went off really well.
Good.
It's just that's kind of his whole deal. He's all about the community. He always has been. Back in the early or the 2010s, I think he ran for the Green Party for like a local public thing. But he's just a great guy. He's a facilitator of things. You know, he doesn't make money off the cafe. He gives people, a living wage. Basically. He just facilitates. So
that's cool.
To bring that also into the comedy realm, and to give people like a good night on Wednesdays. Once a month. That's cool.
I feel like they do a lot of events there too. Like I know they do the open mic, the comedy. They do concerts there.
Well, the Shirt Factory in general is just like we didn't step back. Me and my friends have held a studio space in the basement of the Shirt Factory for like 20 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've had early on, like before a lot of the shops were in there, before a lot of things happened.
Can you just tighten that or hit that switch on that?
Is that what's going on? Okay, I heard myself fade away, and I was like, "Oh, am I dying? Quick, check my pulse." So that and in the few years recently, it's been like they have the food truck corrals there. They have there's a flea market every other Saturday or something. Yeah. Lots of events going on. This weekend they have that big concert happening there. It's just a huge art scene now, and like with big beautiful markets. And it's just like it's a lot bigger than it used to be when I was coming up in Glens Falls. So I'm glad that the kids have it these days. I really am.
Those kids these days.
Back in my day, South Street didn't have beautiful construction projects happening. It was actually bars.
Yeah.
Lots of bars.
Yeah. It is a really cool area. Like, I really appreciate what they've done with it. It's just as far as like the creativity and like the artwork, you can kind of tell that's like, kind of the culture that's surrounding that area. Plus, just like it's just cool to walk through the T-shirt factory. There's like you feel like you're walking forever and not seeing everything.
Yeah. It's a little chunk of history turned into something useful, and it's really great. Like, and so it's whenever I'm like anywhere else, I'm like, well, this could be something else.
Right.
Like this old garage here. Oh, it's not getting used right now, but it's got these glass doors in the front. You could just open this up. That could be a rock shop right there. You could have rock and roll right here all the time. That's what I think.
I get that with like comedy shop. Every time I see like a closed business, I'm like, oh, maybe I can make that a club.
Yeah, make a club out of that. Yeah, because comedy clubs are so lucrative.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I read something that you have to have at least two, like, working in tandem with one another, like neighboring towns or something like that, in order for, like, because then the comics coming through get to do boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
So they'll cut you a deal on their thing, and also, I'm not sure what else comes into it, but
it's interesting. It's fun. Like I've been to, I don't even know how many. A ton of different comedy clubs. It's interesting to see how people run things differently. Like one of my favorites to go to is in Burlington. We talked about it on the pod a few times. They just are really well run. Like they've got their shit together. They are pretty artsy towns. So like there's a draw. Like people come out to shows a lot, and there's like a lot of regular customers or like repeat customers. But just how they do things is really cool. Like their layout's awesome. They're just really smooth in their operation, and they seem to be making a profit off of it, which you don't always see with other clubs. Like,
yeah.
So I'm like,
what's
how
that
are you
called?
doing? Yeah, just Vermont Comedy Club.
Vermont Comedy Club.
Yeah,
I should have to check them out.
Yes,
I like that town.
It's worth the trip. Yeah. Plus they have some good shows. The first show I went there to see was Steph Tolev.
Oh yeah.
And
she's round cheek.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Potty mouth.
I had seen that she was on. It was right around the same time. I can't remember which came first. I either saw that she was up there, or I think I saw one of her videos that was really funny. It was about running groups, and it made me laugh so hard. And then I was just looking her up, saw that it was up there, and it was like a last minute kind of sporadic thing. I just bought tickets and drove up right before the show.
Cool.
And went, and it was so funny. Like it was such an experience.
Yeah.
Oh, plus she's just amazing. I love her. So
she's got an energy about her. She really works that crowd.
She does. She does. But, yeah, dude. No, that's cool. Go check out the shows. When's your next show at the Rock House?
The Rock Hill Bakehouse
Rock Hill, I'm sorry.
Cafe. The next show, the Upper Crust Comedy Series, will be on July 29th. I've only confirmed 2 comics so far, but
nice.
we'll see. We'll see what happens. This is the last time we had a quote unquote headliner. Richard Francis Williams.
Nice.
Headline. So he took like 2 spots. I was trying to make it originally like 5 local up and coming, but he offered, so I was like, nice. Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, do it.
That's sick.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm kind of running a little bit to the end of my supply of new people. I want to like have it be like, hello, welcome, like come do a thing. I like your stuff. Please do your stuff to these people.
Yeah.
And I like to give like the first like opening spot to someone who doesn't have a lot of experience.
Sure.
Well,
the on my show you had Cyrus.
Oh yeah.
And he is just so funny. I love watching him perform.
He's got such an energy.
He does.
He's a wild man.
Yeah. Shout out if you watch this episode, but he's so funny.
Cyrus. Yeah, speaking of Cyrus, he's producing. This is his little brainchild here. This crazy show.
That's it.
So he approached me about it originally, and his across the street neighbor Rob is like this wild piano player. He's got all this experience.
Nice. I've seen. Yeah. I just saw this the other day.
He Rob just came back from like having a music career in New York. Him and his wife are about to have a baby. I think they have a baby shower this weekend. But yeah, there's that.
Check it out.
Cut
That's
2. Cool. But yeah, so we have got a few of the local open micers, and he just had this idea like, let's blend like comedy and storytelling and music all together.
Yeah.
And I talked to one of my friends who's going to be like the special guest, guest musician on it, and that's pretty fun because I think people will really dig his stuff. He's weird and kitschy and strange. So, nice. I'm really excited about it because like I'm okay at comedy, but I also like to just like tell a tale. Comedy is just like it's a whole different like animal. Like people are expecting set up punchline,
right.
And it's like that's limiting in a way. I find like unless you like are just really good at going off the cuff, and like I think that's what this will be more like. It's just like a real like a visceral experience.
Sure. That's exciting. Where's that show at?
Oh, that's gonna be on Beekman Street in Saratoga at the Elks Club this time.
Oh, cool.
Cyrus is familiar with the arts district of Saratoga, so he wandered in there one day and talked to them about it, and they were like, "Yeah, totally. If you want to come in and do your weird thing here." Then we checked out the piano like 2 weeks ago, and Rob, the pianist, was just like, "Oh yeah, piano. This piano's great. It sounds so good. It's just like the one in my house." I'm like, "It's meant to be.
Yeah,
this is gonna be wonderful."
Yeah. When the stars align, it works. That's cool.
Yeah. So that's
what's the deal on that? Yeah,
Thursday, July 9th at I believe the show's starting at 8. We're gonna do like a little artist and social gathering before from 6 to 8. Nice. So that should be. Yeah, it should be a nice time if you got any time there.
I actually really do want to come to see that because there's a few comics on there that I haven't seen. I think on a show. So I'd like to see them and just kind of scout them out.
Shout out to the comics. We got Will Johnson on that one. We got Grace Garbage.
No, he's really funny.
We got Blake Whitbeck on that one. We got Mitch Evans going down. Seamus Fleischer. And Richard Francis Williams. So so I think everyone's sort of doing something a little different than their normal act too. So like I know Cyrus is super excited about Seamus's Trump thing. So like he's pretty good at that. Yeah. And I think he was super excited about Blake's history having a rap career. So you want to get him doing something like that. I'm not sure what everyone's doing, but yeah.
Well, I love that he's thinking through those things. Like I think it's an important aspect of a show to get diversity and like have an idea of where you want the show to go as a producer. So like the fact that he's thinking through that and planning it like that, I think is really cool. So
yeah, he's super pumped. Like he found comedy after he has a whole life. I saw he had children the other day. I was like, oh, hello, small humans. How do you do? Stay over there. No, stay over there. I'm fine. I'm fine over here.
You're not a kid person? I would have guessed that right off.
I just don't. I don't do that.
Yeah, that's fair.
But so he found it like he's a lawyer for a day job, but like he's like, I just don't even care about that anymore. I just want to like do this. I'm like, good point. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's really cool. Yeah, it's neat to see the people that are coming into the scene and like really doing like he's for one like he's funny. He just has something that's so unique. And ability to tell stories in ways that I've not seen anybody else do. So like it's really cool to watch. And I tell him that pretty frequently. I told him that after the show we had. I was like, you're just like really fun to watch on stage. I can't not watch it and be captivated by it. Plus his vocabulary is just really cool. Like he's very fun. But
he selects. He's very he's quite a writer.
Yeah.
So like that's
you can tell because he comes up with like papers and papers and papers and just notes. So
it's nice to see like some people with more writing. There's a lot of focus these days on like the crowd work and interacting with the crowd. But I know like when I first started, I was like when I first started sober, I was like I wrote really hard. Every week I'd like bring this new like full thing. Like, it's just like and I'd perfect it and I'd memorize it and I'd bring it up and be like, yeah, listen to this. And it wouldn't always hit because people aren't expecting that, like it's not necessarily like, the room. And also I was just starting to try to write some humorous, material. But it's, like that's
you really have to write like 10 pages to get 1 page of good. Maybe 1 page of good stuff. It could be half page or less, but it's kind of the art of like. There's quite a few bits that I've been bringing out that I used to do that just didn't hit the same. But I realized like there's a lot of fluff on them, or there's a lot of tags that like might get a chuckle, but they're not really quality laughs. So like I've been cutting back. Like I had a roller coaster bit that I did for a while. That was probably like I don't know. It was probably like a 2-3 minute bit. But I think I cut like half of that off, and I'm just doing this parts that's like funny, which is what we should be doing. But it makes it easier for the audience to digest. It's kind of easier to explain all that. I don't have to go through these sidebars to get laughs that really aren't worth it, So that's kind of a
fat.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's how you want the laughs in the moment, and you need them for a while, like to
right.
like, keep yourself, feeling good about yourself up there.
Yeah.
But after a while, like I've got a new joke, and now that can like smush into that other one, and now that can fill the time slot.
Yeah.
So, like,
yeah. Well, nice, dude. That's exciting. So, other than the I keep saying Rock House, Rock House Bakehouse,
Woo!
Rock Hill Bakehouse.
Yeah.
Do you do shows anywhere else, or is it just there for now?
Yeah, those are the only ones I'm producing.
Okay.
I don't really have any like creative say at the Comedy Works.
Yep.
I just sort of, mop the floors and like do the functions there, basically.
Well, you've been hosting pretty consistently up there, which is really cool.
Yeah. Well, that's more so just because I'm there, so I'm gonna I mop your piss off the floor. So I'm just gonna take this one, guys. I'm sorry, guys.
I've been picking your zins out of the toilet for too long.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I kind of
funny.
I can picture the 3 zins in the last.
Yes.
Right now. Like, can you just spit it in the garbage?
Yeah,
can, bro?
it's like
I have
right
to do
there.
that with my hands. You think he buys gloves? No way, dude.
Yeah.
Do it barehanded.
Yeah.
Lick it first.
Yeah, mix it.
Away.
Peppermint.
Yeah, delicious.
Oh, coffee
I like
flavor.
I like that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just sort of decided to like, this is mine now. I know for a while it was like they were rotating or whatever and like getting different people to do it. That's just because the manager of the house before was like, I don't want to do this at all. So, I mean, it'd be nice of me to do that, but I'm not going to. I'm selfish.
There you go.
Selfish man.
No. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah,
Everybody else
right.
who has their own mic hosts and does their own time, so it's
I have to get better. Trust me, you want this.
well, nice, dude. So what outside of comedy, you mentioned like welding for a while. Do you still do that at all, or is there any other kind of creative avenues you explore? Or
Welding was good. I needed it for a second, like I needed to go to a place where everyone acts like they hate you all day long and just angry, and you have to like prove yourself to them, but they won't tell you what they actually want you to do, and you just have to like infer like just like a real horrible relationship with everyone, just like toxic environment. Let's use that keyword. And I needed that for like 2 years to really like just grind into me. Like you fucked up, and now, and then after I didn't need that anymore. Now I got out of there. I did a little welding art, sort of. I still have a machine or whatever at home. I don't really have like a spot to do it. Like I could do it under the stairs next to like at my apartment.
like a Harry Potter bedroom-esque.
Yeah, that sort of
shop.
thing. It's like a little like spot outside, but we also just we've gotten new neighbors since the last time I did a welding project, and they have like small kids, so it's like, say I'm like welding down there, the kid looks over at it, suddenly he's blind. I'm like, oh good, I blinded your child.
Damn it.
I wanted to, but I won't do it.
I wanted to get some new signs up in the neighborhood.
Excellent.
That's funny. My brother-in-law is a welder,
Mm-hmm.
and he does. I don't know if he does it as consistently now, but he used to do like little projects and stuff.
Yeah.
Make like jewelry and just different art pieces around the house. It's really cool.
Totally cool. It's like a great thing to like understand how to do, and like you can just like put stuff together that you like I never thought possible before. And you can go like down rabbit holes with it. You can learn how to like put all sorts of different kinds of metal together, aluminum and whatever you want, really. But that's just like a whole other avenue. That's just like that could be the rest of my life, but no,
I'm good.
Yeah, no, this is cool. Creatively, artistically, I was an actor for a long time.
Okay.
I did mostly a lot of acting in my 20s.
Nice.
Teen years into the 20s.
Like stage or
mostly stage stuff. I have a filmmaking friend background, so I was in a few things with them over the years, which is a lot of fun. It's stage you get more direction from a director. Film is more like you directing yourself. A director is more like setting up the shots or whatever. You don't get a lot of like acting direction, but yeah, I that is used to be like what I would do, like just pretending to be other people. So now it's like, now I like write myself a character to pretend to be or whatever, which is, but it's it's got more of my voice in it, obviously, because it's a written word or whatever.
Did you? What was your favorite role you ever played?
Oh,
or at least top 3. What would you say?
There's a weird one in college. I was in they made a movie out of it, House of Yes. It was Wendy McLeod wrote the play, and it's like about this family that lives like next door to the Kennedy compound, and it's like a weird like incest play. Like there's these 2 twins who like are always like pretending that they're JFK and Jackie O and like hooking up, and I played the younger brother, and it was like, I remember the line from it was like, I feel left out or something. I was like, Jesus Christ. That's fun with college. You get to do all sorts of. There was one role that I played. It was a short play. It's called Mr. Charles, currently of Palm Beach, and I just played his like handmaid sort of assistant guy named Shane. Okay. And I got to come out fully naked during it and be like, yeah, here's this.
Were you actually fully naked on stage?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah. I got my first spray tan then, or first and only spray tan.
There you go.
I should say.
How was that weird to get used to?
What, getting naked?
On stage?
No, I loved being naked.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was like most of my 20s. I mean, throw a couple of shots in me. Ta-da.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Give me a little drunk. Yeah. I'd imagine like the prep for that would be going to like doing like the nude modeling for art classes just to get used to.
Right, yeah. And I did some nude modeling too. That was years later, but yeah. I used to be one of those underweight people, like my height, but like 150, 155. Okay. So it was like, that's what you look for in a model, right? Sure. I guess artistic male model. Like you could be. I'd need more muscle mass to be commercially successful.
Yeah. Nice. Well, it's fun.
I guess so. How about you? What else do you do for creativity?
I nude model. No.
Yeah. Specifically.
Model in the buff. No.
The fireman calendar.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, I'm one of those sexy firefighters. No.
What do you guys have against fire anyway? Like, I have always loved fire, personally. I lit my first forest fire when I was 9. See, the trick is to do it when you're 9 because you can't go to juvie yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they can't try you as an adult.
They just show you videos of Smokey the Bear and
they say no. They say no, you're a bad boy.
Bad kid.
And then my I went to the store afterwards with my mother. She bought me a Muddy Mud Skipper T-shirt from the Ren and Stimpy show. So like, I learned nothing.
Yeah, it was kind of a win-win. I got rewarded.
Burn the woods down and
find me another forest.
Yeah, it was really great.
Yeah. Yeah, no, those are a pain.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
Those are like an all-day affair. I've been on like a few that we get like grass and brush fires fairly frequently. If they're big enough though, or they take off, or the wind or whatever is just right, it's a pain in the ass.
Well, don't they have like controlled burns in certain segments of the world where they they try to figure that out beforehand?
Yeah, they have controlled burns up here. Yeah. I think it's like the DEC that regulates those, or forest rangers.
Right.
They'll like oversee them, and they have to maintain like a presence during the burn at all times. But they burn, or they like dig burn lines around it. Yeah. They like make sure the weather's perfect. Like it's very, very controlled.
They have a chopper hanging around with
maybe
stuff to dump.
It's waiting to dump some water. Yeah.
Yeah, their choppers are expensive, I guess. Yeah.
But yeah, they're a pain when they're not planned for.
Yeah.
And set by 9-year-olds. So
gotcha.
I
actually stopped that. I got to work a little early, or the work area a little early, got to town a little early, so I actually stopped down there this morning, and I was back to the scene of the crime, and I was just wandered down into the woods and I saw a little deer run off that way. And I'm like, yeah, that's right. Run, motherfucker. You remember me.
You remember me. The lineage I left here. You heard about me from your grandparents.
It actually did. It wasn't like the whole woods. It was just like one pile of brush.
Oh, there you go.
I tossed a match in it. It had moss on it. If you see a mossy brush pile, would you think that it would light on fire?
I wouldn't.
Thanks for being on my side. It did. Yeah, I did. Just one match, man.
Turns out it was just chunky gasoline on there, and
I guess so.
Lit up like crazy.
Yeah.
You set one fire and you're labeled for life. It's crazy.
Yeah. Hopefully.
The biggest, you should be a firefighter. The biggest culprit of like arson is like firefighters.
I've heard that.
Which is real fun.
Well, I took care of it. I fixed it.
I was partially responsible for it.
Yeah.
God, what more do you want? What else, dude? What's the comedy career like? What do you what's your goals for comedy? Like, where do you see yourself going with it?
I just want to get better at it. Just get better and better. Do more shows. Like, honestly, I've never had anything, like
Sure.
I've never made a lot of money or anything. So like, just like even just making a living doing comedy would be incredible.
Yeah.
Like that, it would be like, oh,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if I had to like be a road dog and tour, like that's awesome. Yes, please. Like that sounds great.
It would be cool as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. My sweet girlfriend, she's just, she's a homebody. She's a painter, beautiful painter. And she's just like, yeah, do whatever makes you happy. And I'm like, who are you?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Makes me happy?
Yeah.
Nothing makes me happy. I'll give it a shot, I
Yeah.
guess, if you insist.
Yeah. That's cool that she's supportive like that. That's awesome.
Yeah, she's awesome. Like I felt like I had to be at like that blue collar jobs. Like, I got to provide for you. And she's like, you don't provide for me. A, that's not happening. And B, just be happy. Yeah.
That's cool. That is important too. I feel like so many people put emphasis on building a job or career, but it's probably something they don't like or something that just pays the bills.
Yeah.
That's what I feel about when I talk to every corrections officer ever.
Right. Yeah.
Because I've never heard of a corrections officer like, yeah, I've been planning for this since I was a kid.
Yeah. No.
They're all miserable fucks.
No, I had an aunt and uncle who were both corrections officers. I wouldn't have wanted to know what the life was like at home for their 4 kids. It's crazy.
Yeah. Gosh.
Yeah.
Even like, I don't know if I've shared this on here before. I was sitting, there's a cigar bar I go to that I was sitting at, and there's a bunch of cops and like firefighters, corrections guys that go there, and they've got kind of like a little bar area. So I was sitting there one day, and there was a guy sitting kind of like just across from me that was a corrections officer, and I was kind of overhearing the conversation, and then he directed it towards me a lot, and was just sharing like some of the shit they've done, and I guess there was like, he worked at a really high like maximum security facility. And one of the inmates that they had was someone that had like AIDS, hepatitis, HIV, like everything under the sun.
Yeah.
It was just
cool.
a nasty motherfucker. I think he like yeah, super cool, dude. My idol.
What are you gonna do? Are you really living if you don't got the hep?
He's got like 10 different diseases. Try hard.
Get in it.
But no, he was like a real piece of shit, and the corrections officer was saying that he would regularly like try to spit at and like give other people his diseases.
Yes, like in the sounds of
yes,
the
yes,
yeah.
Like by all means possible. I think he would regularly like fling his shit at corrections officers. And I get that being like something that's really crazy, but to retaliate, these corrections officers said that they were so fed up with it that they all like shit and pissed in a bucket and then force fed it to this person.
Whoa.
So anyway, going back to the original plan, I don't ever see anybody being like, that's what I want to do one day.
No.
That's my plan. That's in my diary for my dreams and goals.
Yeah, unless you're like a super sadist, I don't think corrections officers.
It's like, no.
So it's like just one step away from being like a serial killer. You're not capturing animals and like killing them and like opening them up. No, you're keeping them in cages and like staring at them. Oh wait, we just keep animals in cages anyway. That's just standard society.
Yes.
Okay.
I was so baffled. I was sitting there like just trying to enjoy the cigar, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Are you fucking for real right now? Like,
Yeah.
one, like,
super dark.
I get being frustrated at this person for sure, but how do you? He was saying he was frustrated like at the thought of getting a disease that he would have to like
treat for the rest of his life,
right, and be protective around his kids, or
sure.
that kind of thing. I was like, I get that.
Yeah.
But why is your retaliation doing that?
Feeding him your
you're you're degrading yourself at that point. Go find another fucking job.
You're the person in control of the situation. There is no retaliation. He's the one who's already acting out because he's trapped in a cage.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
That's the whole thing. Yeah, maybe he hasn't lived his life to society's standards, and that's why he's in there. Yeah. But like, I
get having to. People do it for like the good pension and retirement and stuff. I'm like, that's great and all, but man, that sounds fucking miserable.
Yeah, that's the darkest shit in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, just cage out the human beings. It's not even like the fun part. Like when you're ICE, you're out there running around capturing them. No, you just have to look after the ones already captured. Right?
Yeah,
Yeesh.
that would be not fun. I would hate that.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was depressing.
It took a turn.
You have any stories about?
Let's keep going. Yeah.
You have any stories about people feeding others shit and piss?
I've been peed on before. That was cool.
Well, kinks aside.
Okay. No, yeah. See, I could never do the poo poo stuff. I'm not really a butt guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, feeding the poo poo and the pee pee.
Saying no to that question is the correct answer, by the way.
Okay. Well, I wanted to have something to contribute.
No. If I ever ask anybody like that question, like, hey, you have any stories about feeding anybody piss or shit? And they say yes, I'm like, first of all, corrections officer. If not, I don't want to be someone that's talking to you right now. I'm going to go over there and you stay over there.
Well, they call it a shit-eating grin for a reason.
Yes. That's true. That is true. Yeah. Oh, nice. So,
so dark.
You talk about it every once in a while, like being on stage, you're bi.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wouldn't call it bi.
Huge fag. It's the other extreme.
Half fag. Yeah. Well, my girlfriend and I both we both dated, the same sex. I don't know. It's the way I break it down is it's people, not parts.
Sure.
Obviously, for the past 8.5 years or so, I've been in a heteronormative monogamous relationship. Before then, it was a whole like whatever is going on. It's just like I would like lock eyes with a person. You know how you fall in love with someone. You just like. You're in a scenario, things are happening. It's like, it's wonderful,
Yeah.
I'd say I liked, I like girly guys and guyish girls. It's sort of like was always the jam for me. It's like a little blendy. I was a little gender bendy back in the day, a little bit more cross-dressy and whatnot. But it's hard to find a good pair of shoes.
It's fine. You know how hard it is to find a 13 heel? It probably is really difficult.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to ask my friend Jade, who's a filmer.
Yeah,
she's a wild one.
Yeah. When I asked, you've talked about it on stage a few times, so I think that's why I asked.
I'm completely I wonder how many people like actually think I'm like for real with it
right.
and stuff like that. It's like obviously like when I'm making like a gay joke about like wanting to fuck Blake, I'm like, I'm not actually trying to fuck Blake.
Right.
I respect the boundaries of each of our relationships, and that he's probably not even a little bit gay because he was raised by.
Why do you just wink right now? That's weird. Blake, watch out.
I'll never. You're not.
Start that rumor.
You're not girly enough for me, Blake. Wears the boots all the time.
He is one of the more feminine comics out there.
I don't read it off of him. He reminds me of one of my uncles, actually. So, yeah.
Is there some deep psychology in this?
No. It's just that he's like, the skinny guy with the boots on. The construction worker.
Okay.
Yeah, he reminds me. Of that sort of thing. Yeah, it's not my jam. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's I'm like getting older or something, but like I feel like there's a lot of humor to be had in sexuality, but I'd like to take things, like sort of post-sexuality.
Right.
It's like
sure.
it's something relatable. It's something that we all like, dig on. You know, don't get me wrong. I love watching other people have sex as much as the next person, but yeah, it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, I'm an old guy now. You know, I feel like.
Can I ask, how old are you?
I am 39
Okay.
right now. Yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed a day over 38. So that's crazy.
Appreciate it,
That's
buddy.
crazy.
That's really,
I'm messing with
kind.
it.
So kind. How old are you?
It's the side chops, dude.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks.
You made it past the 27 club.
Yeah. Hope we're soon enough. It'll be 29 and then 30.
That's how. That's how numbers work. Progressively.
It is. No, I think it's the side chops. The side chops. I don't know. They're like a. I feel like I haven't seen them on anybody else unless they're like 80 and a former like wood chopper, you know, like or lumberjack.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a popular hairstyle these days. I think I did a little bit about it a while back about it being, you know, more common during the days of Chester A. Arthur. I believe he wore them mid 1800s. But I mean, that's the thing. You have to. They were horrible, awful white leaders of America. So now we have to take them back from them.
That's right. Reclaim them.
Yeah, reclamation.
Yes. It's important to do that with.
This is my N-word. Yeah. Got him.
Can we say
it? We can say N-word, yes.
Comment below.
Cut it if you want.
Come to Comedy Works if you have questions about that.
Yeah, please. Don't.
No, we the only who was it? There's a guy on YouTube that I follow that was like a pilot, and he did like a bunch of videos flying different planes and stuff, and he was called Flight Chops.
Flight Chops. Wow.
But he made his image off of like having are they mutton? Is it what's the full terminology?
Mutton chops, lamb chops. Like mutton chops, I think are like a bigger one, a fatter one. I think of more like Scottish to be like a mutton chop sort of thing. Yeah, when they're slimmer, I think of more of a lamb chop.
That's fair.
You know, they're sideburns, man.
Sure.
You know, sideburns would be more right down, like the Elvis or whatever. But like this was like the first stuff that grew out of my face. You know, like when I was a kid, I didn't have anything going on in the middle or underneath. When I was in, you know, first getting those, they would come out here. And I'd be like, well, that's just. So now I'm giving them the space that they deserve.
Yeah.
You know.
Have you grown a full beard before?
It just doesn't. Yeah, really.
Just bottom parts is the problem.
It's just gross.
That's fair.
It's not worthwhile. Actually, one time, very more depressive stint in my 20s, I shaved everything but my neck beard, and I was just rocking a real nasty neck beard for a while. Everyone's like, "Are you okay, man?" I'm like, "I'm not sure." Come back to me in 5 years. We'll see what's up.
If I lose any more of this, really check on me then. It'll be funny if like your facial hair is a gauge of like your mental health, like how well you're doing at the time.
Yeah, it should be. I mean, I've always been like dressy uppy, you know, like what are we doing in the world if we can't like be having fun, you know, costume it up, you know. It's like the whole thing, like come wake up and have some fun, man. It's like it's just a blast out here if you let it, you know, like
it kind of gives some firefighter vibes. There's some like the firefighters that really go heavy into sideburns or chops. Well,
and they also ride motorcycles and stuff like that. It's a big motorcycle club thing.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm just a goddamn weirdo, man.
Were you up here for Americade at all?
Oh no! Why on earth would I be? I used to work in Lake George. 2 summers I spent working in Lake George. Yeah, there used to be a haunted house where that escape room is now.
Okay.
There was a Pizza Hut attached to it, and and there was a haunted house, and it was Dr. Morbid's haunted house.
Oh,
okay. So cool. It was it's one of my first real acting jobs, I call it, because it'd be, you know, just you're doing the same 10, 12-minute script on repeat over and over again in the dark, and you know, it's just
cool. Were you like tour guiding people through?
Yeah, you tour guide people through. You have a partner who does the jump scares, and like it was just like a fun little thing to do. You know, get swung at by tourists. You know, drunkies. Cool. You know, push them out the emergency exit into the McDonald's drive-through. There you go.
That's a good old day. I wish that McDonald's was still here, dude. That'd be so fun.
Yeah, there's so much has changed over the years.
Yeah,
there's a carousel where the putt-putt used to be. But yeah, I spent a lot of time in Lake George, so nice. I don't. America's that was just loud, like echoing down Canada streets.
Yeah,
that's that.
It's quite obnoxious. That's a part of. I really like living in Lake George because like it's cool being in this proximity to things, but those weekends in particular are just a pain in the ass. If you're trying to go anywhere, do anything, like you're just fighting traffic the whole time. People are really obnoxious. Yeah. You're driving like assholes. Yeah. It's not the best.
Everyone wants to show off. It's just show off at time. And you get the hillbillies with their trucks like doing that constantly, thing. Yeah. I even saw that in the middle of the winter when Kay was hosting that mic over there. It was like, what's going on?
They're year round, those truck guys. Ugh. It's a real pain in the balls. Yeah.
I mean, like, take pride in being a hillbilly, but you know that means you ride the donkey down to town.
Yeah. But stop it. Yeah. Take your John Deere into town.
Or what was it? The Dukes of Hazzard. I just remembered what was on the top of their car. But, like, that's where NASCAR comes from. Yeah. You know, like the souping up stock cars to run the moonshine, you know. Yeah. Take pride in that part of being a hillbilly.
Right.
Don't.
Stop being an asshole. Stop burning out in front of families and smoking them out.
And the same thing happens in Saratoga. Like, people have got their, like, souped up Hondas, and it's like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
It's so noisy. It hurts.
It's America.
Oh,
America.
Right. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, I don't think electric cars are great either, but I don't need to go.
I still get I don't even know how to, like, a little frazzled when I hear an electric car approaching. Yeah, because just like that high pitch, I'm like, because I grew up going to church, so I'm like, is this what the rapture is? Are we about to be ascended upon? Like,
you're from Cincinnati or what?
Ohio. Yeah,
Ohio. So exterior, not cities, Ohio.
Yes. Yeah. Middle
farm Ohio.
Farm Ohio. Yeah.
So like Kentucky or like Iowa-ish or like what?
Like
I don't know.
It was right. It was very like Midwest part of Ohio. Okay. So like a really small town called West Liberty.
Oh my.
Which is closer to like Springfield or Dayton area.
Very nice.
So yeah. But it was middle of nowhere. My school was in the middle of a cornfield. So.
Oh my. Yeah.
It's fun. Real fun.
Yeah, I've crisscrossed the country a couple of times, and I always tell people who haven't like gotten off the East Coast, like, you got to go out and see how like absolutely flat it is. And people go like, "Oh, no, well, it's kind of like that in Western New York." And I'm like, no,
yeah,
keep going.
It's different, yeah,
because it gets like
real flat.
Like, and just crawling across like Iowa or Kansas, you're just like, what's happening?
Which I've not been that far out west. I've been like, I've been to Texas, but like not like kind of I flew out to Texas and drove back like through New Orleans and then up through Tennessee and stuff.
That's a nice way to do it, yeah.
I kind of avoided the real flat parts, but
there's no
it's
reason
different.
I mean, unless you got some stops.
I want to do it once just to say I did.
Well,
like drive through the desert.
You get that giant. Oh, it's just the highway, and then you see like the giant cattle ranch, and you smell it from 10 miles away, and then just wrapped around that is just all the cornfields to feed them, and it's just like, oh, this is like hell. Well, I think it was featured in Walking Dead. Like there was one episode of it where it looked like they were coming up on that.
Yeah,
but no, it's super super cool.
Yeah, nice dude.
Anyways,
I'm digging those shoes.
Thanks,
I like
man.
The Vans.
Yeah, I stayed away from flat bottoms for a while because, as a man of increased age, I started like
the orthopedic support
in my early 30s. I had to start wearing a lot of arches. So it's like I can't really wear there's arch support inside of these right now. Yeah. So like I can still technically wear them, but not with the same comfort that I used to.
Yeah.
You just have to. But secrets. These are secrets I'm letting out.
I will not tell anybody.
No, the old man community.
A lot of people are into those hey dudes now. Like even older guys, they're like love them.
No.
And I've never tried them to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I like Crocs because I like to wear them ironically, the Idiocracy story,
Sure.
you know, like that's where they spawn from. So, but also super comfortable shoes, and I don't think men should be walking around in sandals anyway. It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Put your goddamn toes
Put
away.
them pigs away.
It's disgusting.
That is
Keep your claws to yourself, you filth mongers.
especially when they don't take care of their feet. They're just like fucking.
Even if it's just like, yeah, okay, yeah, sure, your toenail's fine, but it's just like you got like this much white on it, and then like I can see
They're
the
really
gunk
sticking
in the
out there.
edge.
Yeah,
like, what's your problem, man? Like, what are you doing to me?
I get that. I was on a call the other day working EMS, and someone showed up on another ambulance, and their nails were like that long and just yellow, and I was like,
The worker, worker,
an EMT.
Oh,
like,
man,
that's gross,
dude.
Yeah, but like,
Dude.
fucking put some gloves on, please.
Yeah,
For
seriously.
the love of God.
I can't do any nails at all. Like this is long for me right here, and like it's well under the flesh line. Like
yeah, I can't keep them long. No.
Yeah, no.
I was at a buffet one time. I was a kid. I was like 8 maybe. It was like this really popular buffet where I grew up called Ryan's.
Okay.
And I think it was a chain. It was probably
sure
other than
like
Ohio.
a Golden Corral.
Yeah. Yes. But I remember being in line and I was short. Like I could just see over the kind of the buffet line to see where things were, and like was just able to serve myself. And I like across the buffet line, I saw this lady with nails that were this long and curly. So like every single finger was that. So she had to like pick up the thing, and I was just like, I have zero appetite, none. I want to eat nothing now.
Was she going for a record? Like what is?
I have no idea.
Because I've seen like the guy who had the one like hand of nails. That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
Super long. He was like from like the Far East or something.
Yeah. I don't know.
Insane.
I don't get the purpose of it. Like this. Yeah.
You got something going on.
Yeah.
Maybe keep that at home.
Right.
Maybe you can take some to go.
Yeah.
for.
Maybe let's avoid the family buffet.
Yeah.
Creeping people out with your fucking nails.
Ugh.
Just seems so unhygienic too, because you know they're not washing properly. If that's the
How
thing.
could you? It was all curled up.
Right, yeah.
Like that. Oh, right.
Yeah. What's that long? You like hold it out like this, just scratching yourself. The only plus I see to that is like you can scratch your back real well. But
Yeah,
that's about it.
Ugh.
That's about it.
Jeez.
That was just such a distinct memory I had.
Yeah.
Seeing that and
that's
being grossed out about it.
Yeah. Sticking with you.
Yeah.
Gross.
But
Yeah. Kid memories. Ugh. Okay, there we go.
you have any good kid memories? Or like, what's your earliest memory?
One that just flashed into mind. It was like I was like sleeping, right, and then I was having a dream. I jumped into like off the top of a trailer. I think I grew up in a trailer until I was like 3. We lived in a trailer. Then we moved to a dilapidated house, which is better than a trailer. No offense, trailer people. But I jumped off of it into a pile of leaves, and then like a snake, right, bit me, right?
Oh, shit.
And then I woke up, and it was my cat.
Oh.
Jumping, and he jumped off.
I forgot that you said this was a dream. I was
Yeah,
like, wow, you actually
that's
did this kind of hardcore.
Oh, no, I haven't been snake bit. Not that I recall. No.
No. Well, that's good.
Yeah, no, this was a badass snake, too. It was scary. No, I used to jump off of shit all the time. I loved climbing on stuff and jumping off of it.
It's interesting, like, that's a good dream to dissect. Like, well, I wonder what you were going through at that moment in time.
Yeah.
Other than being bit by your cat.
Ooh, I got some fish hooks for Christmas. I remember this. More injury stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, I had them in a container, right? And they opened up in my room. And I didn't know about it, right? So, like, there was one of the fish hooks hooked into the carpet loops, right? And then went through my toe. Yeah. And I was stuck and
like,
screaming.
Or just got caught in and you couldn't move it?
Yeah. I just
That's-
was like, you try to, like, lift your foot and it's stuck on the floor. Like,
How old were you?
I must have been, like, single digits, probably, like, 6 or 7.
Yeah, that sucks. Because at that age, you don't know how to, like, handle
Right.
an emergency like that.
Yeah,
You're
like, obviously you'd pinch down the barb and then pull it through and whatever. But like
you don't know that you're 6. Yeah.
I can remember being like getting the pizza cheese stuck in my throat, right? And I'm like at the table, and my father shaking me up,
Yeah.
grabbing me by the feet and shaking me and getting the pizza out. You know,
If it works, it works.
saving my life.
Yeah.
Baby.
Did he make it?
I did.
Yeah.
I did him here.
Some of my earliest memories were of me getting hurt, like one time this is right around the same age. It was like the same house we lived in at the time. I was running and we had hardwood floors, and I somehow I was barefoot and I got my toenail caught in between wood floors and just rip.
yeah, that's a it's a bad one.
I can feel it in my leg right now. Where I'm like,
yeah.
But then there was another one where we had like this golf thing. It was all plastic except for the head of the golf club, which was retarded. And my neighbor came over and was playing with it, and I made the decision to stand right behind him, and they just had a beautiful swing, like hit the ball, made great contact. It flew, the club just square in the face.
Oh man,
huge gash on the side of my head. I came running inside. I was all distraught.
Fun
stuff. I got my hands caught in the van door.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my dad was a firefighter paramedic actually, so we were visiting him at work, and we were leaving. I was getting back in the van, and it was like one of those old sliding van doors, and it just caught my fingers right in there.
Ooh, yeah.
So my mom was like, "Well, back inside we go."
I guess, hello.
Yeah. It's funny why you remember that shit.
Oh yeah, definitely like traumatic pain stuff.
Yeah,
like that's what it's all about, baby.
I haven't thought about that shit in a while. It's funny.
Yeah.
Well, nice, dude.
Yeah.
So we got the show coming up in July 9th.
Yeah. July 9th is that one. That's like 2 weeks out or whatever. So that will be weird, wild, wonderful. More like a variety show. It's gonna be like a little different feel to it.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the month, what do you got coming up?
I really don't have anything on the books for this next month. It's which is kind of okay because I'm moving and
there's
a lot to go on.
Transition month.
Next thing I have, I think on the book. Actually, I've got one in August, but I'm not sure about it just yet.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's one that they
don't tell them then.
I think they had to reschedule or something with the venue, so they're trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
I've got August 28th, the Church of Satire show.
Oh, cool.
It's in Pennsylvania. I'm on the Saratoga Comedy Festival, so keep an eye out for that.
Oh, yeah. Right on.
More info to come out September 25th. There's a queer comedy night in Glens Falls. I'm working at doing with Lower Adirondack Pride.
Where's that going to be at? At the
Charles R. Wood Theater.
At the Wood?
So,
the big one. Nice.
Yeah, so...
That's like a 300-seater. Yeah,
well, it's going to be in their cabaret room.
Oh,
it's kind of off of the main room. It's still like a 100-seater area.
Yeah. Cool.
I did a show there before. It was really fun. But we're doing a conjoined show. So.
Right. Oh, right. And then over there.
Yes.
It used to be like a little liquor store there.
Yeah.
Right on.
So that's on the works.
Awesome. That's a great little space. Yeah, it's a great idea.
Yeah. It's I'm excited. It will be the show we did there last year was a Halloween themed show, which was really fun.
Cool.
I'd like to do that again, but we're for sure doing this show, and I'm just waiting to hear back from the organizers. So
right on.
But yeah, cool. Anything else you want to plug? Any social medias? Any websites? Anything?
No, I don't really put anything on social media. Sure. Oh, you can check out my girlfriend's paintings at On the Fly. Is on her Instagram handle, On the Fly, like the restaurant thing. Nice. But yeah, she's very talented. I don't really put anything on social media. Sure. I want to get good at it before
fair enough.
That sort of thing.
Fair enough.
But a little secret. There may be talking of doing an open mic every other Wednesday at the Rock Hill.
At the Rock Hill. Okay, that'd be sick.
That might be a thing that happens. Yeah.
So let's plug that.
We don't know people. Like a lot of people are from Albany, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the mics are in Albany.
Yeah.
Troy, Rensselaer, etc.
Right.
But having one up in the area, maybe we'll find out who else is around.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll find some.
There's a decent amount of people in the Saratoga area. I think they get forgotten about, or they're not as frequently in the scene.
Yeah.
But that'd be really sick, actually.
Yeah.
So it's cool venue. Check out Rock Hill Bakehouse.
Rock Hill Bakehouse Cafe.
Go follow them online because they post these events too.
Yeah.
I think on their Instagram and
Please
such.
follow them.
Plus their food is just really good coffee, super good. They're all gluten-free, vegan.
No, it's a bakery, so there's bread, but all the pastas are gluten-free, and the lasagna, etc. It's all vegan, 100% vegan. All the bread is without preservatives. It's homemade bread, real bread, real food for the masses.
Yes. And it's very, very good. It's really good. I enjoy eating there a lot. So.
Homemade. Yeah.
Well, nice, dude. Well, thanks for coming up, dude. This is really fun.
Cool. So. Yeah, thanks for having me.
That's it.